Hello, welcome back. So this is going to be the export portion of our import-export tool. So we've already ingested some CSV data from Kaggle. So now let's say we have to migrate our data to another server, or if GridDB version 6 comes out and there's a change that breaks, but it still has a feature we want to use. That's when we would export our data that we have already ingested, or data that we have gathered through other means like actual sensors. And we can export that data into CSV files, and then we can go to the new server and then import that data, and then painless process of moving your data around. So to get started, we will go use the import export tool. So let's head over to that directory, and then there's a bin here, and then here we have the export tool. So let's try to run this export tool, and let's run the help flag. This will give us all the commands without having to go to GitHub and other stuff. So right off the bat, I want to just show just one of the devices. So let's say the device 1 and 3 from our previous video, the import section, not really needed for this new GridDB server for whatever reason. Maybe those devices are dead or something. Let's say I only want device 2. I only want to do one container. In that case, you can see here there's an option for C, and it's a container name. So I'm kind of just guessing here, but if this works as I think, I believe I'll be able to run this. So I'll do, first you got to do your credentials, username, password. So admin, and then I'll do C container name. So I'll try device 2. And then I'll try verbose, I guess. I don't really think it's necessary, but let's try that. And anything else? DB will automatically default to public, and I don't need to force anything, and I don't need to do all containers. Okay, so let's try this. Cool. Seems to have worked. 111,815 rows, which is right. Is it in here? So yeah, so everything comes out in the same working directory as your tool or executable file. So first thing we'll look at is this. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. We got to look at the export JSON. So this was created just now by our tool. We can see here this stuff here, the address. And then we'll see the container name was device 2 on database public, and then the meta file created is here. So presumably if I copy and paste this, or sorry, if I copy this and I do a vim and I paste, there we go. And then same thing for this. So I can copy this, and when I paste it in my terminal, it should show me the CSV file that was created. But yeah, the cool thing is we can see that the schema was all created for us here. This entire metadata was created for us by the tool. So it really is a painless process. We even have the correct compression and row expiration information here. So pretty cool. And then yeah, last thing, let's look at the CSV file. So let's go here, and yeah, as you can see here, we can see it says when this was created, which user. Do you remember earlier I was saying these are the 2 necessary rows that are needed? Well, yeah, they're created here. It tells you the metadata and the database name and the container name, and we have all of our data here. So now if we wanted to go backwards, now we could use these files to import into our database, and you can kind of go circular that way. But yeah, pretty simple. It's much simpler than the import tool, importing from nothing. But if you import from these files, it's very, very simple. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I guess normally what you would do, actually, I did it just for a specific container, but my guess is most likely you would do GS export with your credentials, and you would just do all, and it would just do all your containers, because presumably you would want all your containers, but didn't seem necessary to show that. This kind of showed a little more nuance. And that's all. Thanks for watching.